Going on? I mentioned in the last video that I like to play Srynia because it like chills me out, helps me de-stress, and just thought I'd share my thoughts on it. It's a very interesting AFK kind of game. Um, Basically, it's your natural everyday freaking fantasy RPG, right? So you got skills, stats, right? Oh, you can't see that because this game's so uh janky. But you get your stats over here. Good mustache. Um, you've got your health bar. You've also got your health bar over here because I'm fighting right now. Um, can I increase this? I can't increase this. Oh, so you got like food you can carry on you. You've got to have it on you if you want to use it. The food has to be either grown, so you got to get seeds and grow, which takes time, IRL time. So like these guys are going to be grown in a couple minutes, and then you've got like you can go fishing for frogs and shrimps. Somebody went out, cut down trees, got grain seeds, grew the grain, took it to the mill, made it into flour, and then cooked bread, and that's how I have this bread to eat. And these guys are fish. Somebody caught those, fried them up. This is actually queen spider meat, which is a monster in the game. Somebody went out, killed a queen spider, got the meat. Somebody else cooked it, and then I got it to thing. So there's a huge in-game economy and lots of people working together. Like clans are such a big thing in this game. I think that's why it draws so much of my attention. It's just the people that are there. There's always tons of people in this very simple, very old, kind of janky ass game. But there's a lot of character to it, and the amount of time it takes to get even just basic level of competency and I don't know, feeling like you can do something. You're talking months, and that's just kind of cool. And it's something that you can play in the background. Obviously, like you don't want to be you don't want to be fighting in AFK. That's not good. But like if you're fishing, like you just spot check every, I don't know, 40 minutes and you're good to go. Um, but yeah, you've got your cooking, farming, magic, speed, thieving, construction, trading, woodcutting, fishing, mining, blacksmithing, and then all your combat skills. Combat skills are broken into four. You've got attack, defense, health, and strength. You've got your inventory over here on the right hand side. You've got gems that are used for magic. You got these seeds I was talking about. Broken glass isn't used for anything. This venomous fangs used for the quest. I'm fighting, so I've got my fighting gear on. I've got a mule because I don't like walking, because I don't have the speed levels I need to actually walk fast. And I don't have a speed suit. Which is basically armor that's like for running from town to town. That's enchanted with like reduced speed. And then I've got some actual drops from these like lizard shaman, lizard chieftains. I've got a headdress and a level and a spear, which would have been amazing, super good armor if I was like level 20 combat level. Because I think you need 20 to wear the headpiece. I don't know what you need for this two-handed spear, but they're actually pretty good items at the level that they're used for. Problem is that I'm already way past that. That's kind of like that revolving door of like you need things that you can't get. I need level 40 gear, this elven shit. I think I actually can get this elven shit, so that's kind of a bad example. But like, I'm about to hit 45 in attack, right? So I need dinosaur weapons real soon. But I can't go kill the fucking dinosaurs, not unless I want to use tons of food on it. And I eat the food like that to restore the health. And it's kind of an RNG based on my stats, whether I can hit or whether he can hit me and stuff like that. So how am I gonna get it? Well, I need probably a fighter that's a lot higher level that can farm the shit that I actually need to use. And so I'm gonna donate all of my drops to the clan in efforts to get more, obviously more cooked food, because that's very important, so that I can keep fighting, and armor that it's actually good for me. So that headdress and these gems and all, these seeds are actually super expensive, because they're very difficult to get and people want to hoard onto them. I don't care, like whatever my clan needs, I'm gonna give them everything, because I know that I'm going to be very expensive with the food, and I'm going to be very expensive with having to have my armor, and I really just want the experience so that I can eventually get better and better shit, and then if I need to make some money, I can come back here and make some money later when I'm not soaking up a bunch of food. Because like right here, even in this fight, I've already taken 7 damage, so that's more than my best food right now can even heal for. And it shows you up top, you've got your HP, your raw, that you've got your raw food. You've got your forums of all the people who are selling things, all the stuff going on, general tab, stuff like that. Market stuff's here, buying and selling, all that kind of stuff. They just had a big Easter event, so people have a bunch of that stuff being sold. It's pretty cool. Everything is text in this game. Everything is text in this game. And they've got some great like Srynia resources. A lot of it's obviously all amateur run, so it's not really something you can super rely on, because the game's so old that a lot of the websites that have like really good information, and it's badass sites, but it hasn't had anybody actively contributing towards it in years or whatever. So you kind of have to like fish around and ask a bunch of questions and try and work it out for yourself. There's a lot of detective work, and honestly that's very charming and endearing to the game, because a lot of the games nowadays, second it comes out, you've got every answer that you could ever want. And in this game, there's just a lot of information that's just not in a guide anywhere. It's gone. Just figure it out, bro. And like, so you look at the world map here. Let me pull it up. Oh, that's the browser source. Which one is it? I don't know. Whatever. There's a world map, and you can go to all the different islands and shit. And I think there's like 16 different islands. It's probably a better idea that I don't bring up the map, because I'll fucking drag on this video forever. But yeah. You can go to all different places. They're different levels, different areas to attack in. Some people, they don't even do any combat at all, ever. They just do crafting stuff and kind of work around that. Now obviously there's some like, eventually you will have to get some like bare minimum combat experience, because there'll be auto attacks on some islands and those can kill you. But they're pretty easy. You can get up that combat level pretty quick. And yeah, I think it's a pretty cool game. If you like math, if you like kind of games that are very clan based and very team oriented, this is a good one. They've got lots of leaderboard stuff on a website called TL Grounds. I would show you my clan stuff. They have clan forms for everything, but I haven't got permission from that, and I don't want to upset anybody or anything like that. There's guild storage. There's just a lot of really cool stuff in here that I really enjoy. I actually started out as a fisherman, and then I got into a clan where they needed to cook, so I spent a lot of my time as a cook, and that is still by far my largest stat. And now I'm really getting into the combat gig. I like it a lot. I like the idea of that a lot of the really good drops come from combat, and that you're constantly on this like, I need food, so I'm gonna sell off my rare drops for food, and it's like the cycle of like, you make a bunch, but you have to buy a bunch, so you're only making a little tiny bit, and it's just it's this wheel of hunger that really draws you and keeps you engaged in the game. And then death is like death drops are 100%. Like when you die, all of your stuff goes right here. Dropped items, everything on your character, everything in your inventory. So if you you need a player house, like I could buy this one. Price for this guy is 25,000 for 50,000 slots and 0 farmland. So I could if I had 25k that I was just burning a hole in my pocket, 50,000 slots, thick jungle right there. Throw everything in my house. I have a 25,000 slot house in Burning Beach that's not too far away. So this would kind of this little spendy for me. I could work up my construction and make a house, and then I would be able to farm here without basically any worry, because I could just throw all my shit in my house and only have what's on my character and a little bit of food. But you know, I'm willing to take a little bit of risk. You're supposed to be CL45 according to the guide here. I'm CL44, so I pretty much belong here. I think I'm all right. But anyways, this is kind of my thoughts on Srynia, just kind of like an introduction to it. I think it's a very cool game. It's not for everybody, and as you see, everything is based on a timer. Every round of attacks is based on a timer. Every woodcut is based on a timer. Every fish you catch is on a timer. Every fish you cook is on a timer. Time. It's a very time intensive game. Unfortunately, I haven't actually got a bot check, which I'm kind of surprised about, because it's been 12 minutes. So I was expecting that I was going to have a bot check in this video, but I might not. And basically what that is it'll be up here, and it'll be just like 3 or 4 numbers, like you would like on a CAPTCHA check. You just type in the numbers and you're good to go. But yeah, so I don't know if anybody's going to watch this video, but if you do, I hope you enjoyed it.